9-day Navratri festival is gonna start, and there will be a lot of people who will be fasting for these 9 days, and some people prefer eating nothing. Some people actually will at least eat the falihari things that are allowed. But I feel everybody should do a little bit of fasting this season for sure. This is why I have come here live today to talk to you guys about fasting Ke Fayde. I'm very excited to talk about this topic because it is something personally I've been experiencing it myself. So entire Sawan month, which was in the July month, is when I tried doing the Somvar fasting and trying to remove all the tamasic and the rajasic food out of the body. But since then, every Wednesday, I decided once a week, I wanted to give my body a break. Why did I decide to do this? Because, I host this webinar called You Are What You Can Digest. And like the entire webinar, everything that I come back to is talking about this Agni. So everything is about your digestive fire. We are not what you eat, but what we can digest, right? So our digestive fire, which is so crucial to us because it is taking care of our entire metabolism, absorption of our nutrients, and we want to stay healthier, and all the good food that we're eating, we want all the benefits to come to us, which is why we must take care of our Agni. And Agni is super sacred. Agni, when we talk about Agni, also is that main Agni, like a dead person, like a dead body turns cold because there is no more Agni in it. So technically soul is probably like a warm thing. But the Agni that I'm talking about is the digestive fire, the Jathar Agni, which is present in your stomach area, which is taking care of everything. Now let's understand that why we are focusing on Agni right now, and what is this weather, and why are we doing fasting right now. And hey, but what if I'm not religious? What if I'm not Hindu? What do I do? Can I then do Navratri? So don't get into the whole technical bits of it. I'm a Sadani. We've never fasted in our life at all. And now that I noticed and I started learning and teaching about how our digestion is so important, because Ayurveda believes that whatever you eat, we must digest it properly. Because if we do not digest our food properly, what happens is this food particles that remain in our body, they start getting fermented. And this is not like great kind of fermentation ki dahi jam raha ho ya sourdough ban rahi ho. This fermentation is basically creating something called ama or toxins. And we don't want toxins. मतलब हमारी तो लाइफ ही और कितने लोगों का बिजनेस ही इस पे चल रहा है डिटॉक्सिंग पे कि कितना हो सके हम टॉक्सिन्स को बाहर निकालें. So how do we do that? But also we can try not collecting the toxins in our body, right? There are a lot of ways that you can practice detox. But understand this, why we are doing it now. Every time that there is a season change that happen, our body is prone to seasonal illness changes. मतलब कोरोना पैंडेमिक तो अभी आया है, अभी लास्ट 6-7 महीने की बात है. But overall also, because every time a season changes, our body will prone to get affected by it. Which is when, because our immunity is lesser, because our digestion is not as strong, our Agni is not as strong, what do? We give it a break. Yeah, we give it a break. So especially two seasonal changes when this illnesses are thoda zyada problematic hota hai is during the spring season, when in the March, when the spring season Vasant Ritu starts. It's also when Agni is on low and we want to focus on it, and which is why what we do, we have a Chaitra Navratri that time also. If you look at even Ramadan for that matter, May mein aata hai Ramadan, where still the spring season is going on, right? So that is still a good time to detox as a body as well. So every community has a different way of giving that 1 month or few days where people will go off their favorite foods, their usual food, and they will also, so also what happens is that one is that their body gets break. And second part, what happens is that because your body is free, it's empty of the food, your mind will be empty as well. And if your mind is empty, then you can align it to whatever goals that you want to achieve. Every religion, every community, or even as a human, we should have spiritual goals to grow in our life, right? So when you are little lighter in your body, you'll be able to focus or pray or meditate on anything. So now here's what we're going to go into. Let's first talk about, I don't know so much about the traditional understanding of the Navratri festival. Of course, each day Durga Mata ke different avatar, are celebrated. Every goddess, from Shailputri Mata to Kali Mata to different जो हमारी 9 goddesses हैं, उनको पूजा जाता है, उनके लिए एक कलर होता है और पता होता है कि वो माता किस चीज के लिए, कोई है कंपैशन के लिए, कोई है लक्ष्मी माता फॉर द ऑफ कोर्स द prosperity and the wealth, and different we kind of tap into those energies, right? Now if you don't want to do that traditional Navratri, if you want to do that, go ahead, because you know this is something that you've been following in your family traditions, and your family, your mama, your in-laws, everybody, they've already told you what to eat, what not to eat, this is allowed and this is not allowed. Totally up to you, whatever connotation you want to take to this. But please know this, do not make it hectic in your head. If you're not gonna do it दिल से, then उसके ना health benefits होंगे, ना spiritual benefit होंगे. As simple as that. Navratri, this time is of course to celebrate, to tap into these energies, to give your body a break. But it is not the time to overeat. एंड मैं जानती हूँ ऐसे लोगों को नवरात्रि में जो एक्सेस खाते हैं, क्योंकि अभी फलियारी अलाउड है तो हम डीप फ्राइड चिप्स भी खाएंगे, पोटेटो भी खाएंगे, चलो शकरकंद भी आ जाओ, चलो ये तो अलाउड है व्रत में, चलो ये भी खा लो, एंड सब कुछ डीप फ्राई इतना ज्यादा खाते हैं दैट जो पर्पज है टू गिव दैट बॉडी अ ब्रेक वही नहीं हो पाता. So something is that you have to take care of is that do not overindulge in this time. This time is to go inwards, give your body a break, give your mind a break. Yeah. Also celebrate. Of course, Navratri is, you know, we should find reasons to celebrate. And if Garba is your thing or anything else is your thing, please go ahead and do it. So traditionally, whatever it may be, and you may follow those rules, but I want to talk to you about a little bit of practical way. And one thing that I really want to talk about is this whole headache and acidity thing. Because when I asked you guys that, hey guys, anybody of you all are fasted, have you faced headaches and acidity? I just casually asked. I had no idea that so many people are struggling with it. That during the fasting, either some people are like fainting, you know, some people are like feeling super acidic and they're feeling irritable and they're just like, you know, but that's not the point of the digestion. So what you want to do is understand is how to eat certain things, what to eat that can help you not have headaches and acidity. Let's understand that, okay? Because that's very important bit. So here's the thing. मोस्ट पीपल आई नो, एंड ऐसे अगर आप कमर्शियली भी देखो, वैसे कोई जगह रिसर्च करे, बट एंटासिड्स की सेल बढ़ जाती है ड्यूरिंग नवरात्रि फास्टिंग, बिकॉज एवरीबडी खाना तो खा नहीं सकते, चलो एंटासिड पॉप कर लिया, बिकॉज उससे एसिडिटी ठीक हो जाती है. वन थिंग दैट आई वॉन्ट यू गाइज टू डू इज इन दिस नवरात्रि, डू नॉट पॉप एन एंटासिड. What you can do instead is there are some home remedies, there are ingredients in our kitchen that can act as a natural antacid. What are these things? We'll get into it. But first, let me explain you why is acidity even happening. What is acidity? Our stomach, because it has to digest food, it will produce this pitta. It will produce HCl, digestive juices and enzymes, because it knows that food comes at every regular interval and it has to release. It's like a process. It's like उसको पता है ये काम है मेरा, मुझे यही करना है, मगर अभी खाना नहीं आ रहा है, उसको नहीं पता है, तो वो तो अपना मर्जी में अपना HCl रिलीज करता रहेगा. इट विल स्टिल क्रिएट द डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस, बट बिकॉज देर इज नो फूड कमिंग अप, वो एसिड क्या करेगा? इट विल बी लाइक, ओह व्हाट डू आई डू, आई एम फीलिंग जस्ट लाइक बिन बुलाया मेहमान, लेट मी जस्ट लाइक स्टिल talk, like take some footage out of life. So it will start rising, it will start feeling burning, it will start probably also sometimes react on your skin, it will probably react in terms forms of ulcers. छाले आ जाते हैं कुछ लोगों को मुंह में, कुछ लोगों को पेट में भी बहुत ज्यादा बर्न होता है, कुछ लोगों को एसिडिटी, एसिड रिफ्लक्स फील होता है, ऐसे लगता है बाहर आ रहा है और खट्टा खट्टा लगता है, राइट, खट्टे डकार आते हैं. सो we want to reduce this acidity level. So एक और मतलब बहुत ही ये बहुत ही अब विशियस साइकिल है. खाने के बारे में ऐसा नहीं कि जब बॉडी को खाना मिलता है तभी वो डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस रिलीज करता है. जब आप खाने के बारे में सोचते हो कि ओ think about like, you know, I'm just like on top of my head I'm just thinking like Love 15 ka like hot chocolate, or I'm thinking like La Folie ka that dessert. You know, the moment I think about that food, the body feels, oh, that food is gonna come, let me release digestive juices, so it releases that. So imagine, which is why Navratri or any fasting process is when you also have to do mental fasting. You have to become mentally strong and not give in to temptation, not think about food all the time, because then it's not going to serve purpose. And which is why then please don't do the vrat. It's okay. Like भगवान दुखी होंगे कोई बात नहीं, फैमिली दुखी होगी कोई बात नहीं, पेट को दुखी मत करो, अपनी बॉडी को दुखी मत करो. So don't think over obsessed about food, and start your day with something like a banana, because fruits are allowed, and fruits are good for us. Fruits can be easily body से digest हो जाता है. Fruit has banana has potassium. Banana is really like can also balance your body much better, nourish yourself as well. So start with fruits like that. If you feel acidic too much, then reduce your sour fruits consumption. What are the sour fruits in season right now? Oranges are coming but lesser, but Mosambis have come. And if you can handle, then please drink Mosambis. Mosambis is amazing vitamin C, and in this corona pandemic time, we need vitamin C. So have Mosambi. What are other fruits in the season? Sitafal. Sitafal is great for vrat. Why? Because it is kind of heavier fruit. It is creamy and it has got enough sugar, so it will help your body that nourish, and you won't feel like you're dying. So please include sitafal. Also include singhada. So custard apple is sitafal, by the way, and water chestnut. Singhadas are also have come in season. This comes in this time because we need these fruits right now, right? So fruits, you can have that. Now gonna talk about that whole acidity bit, where I said you don't want to pop antacid. Then what can you do? So you can eat fruits at certain times so your body knows that there is something coming. You can eat a non-grain meal so that your body has that thing. But if let's say you're not eating meal, you're skipping completely, then these are the couple of things that you can do. Number one, have warm water. I know warm water is like, bro, मेरे को गर्मी अंदर एंटासिड फील हो रहा और एसिडिटी फील हो रहा, मैं और गर्म क्यों करूं? गर्म पानी थोड़ा थोड़ा जब आप पिएंगे, उससे एसिडिटी नहीं होती है. Yeah, so जब भी आपको आपकी बॉडी में आप, and please make sure you do this, because otherwise anyway what happens is sometimes you just like, because you're also always thinking about food, you're not realizing, are you hungry, are you thirsty, are you hungry, are you thirsty, and every sign is a sign of hunger, right? So what happens is that warm water will also hydrate you, and that will also take care of your headache related issue. If you have a headache, warm water is good to go, okay? But warm water in regular intervals will help you with acidity. Other things that can help you with acidity, if you don't want to pop antacid, number one is tulsi. तुलसी बहुत ही हमारी sacred, beautiful herb और बहुत ही मतलब संस्कारी हर्ब है, और इसे हमें सबके घर में होना चाहिए. और तुलसी जो पत्ते हैं वो आपको सिर्फ अपने मुंह में रखना है, और जस्ट यू कैन एक्चुअली जस्ट स्वॉलो इट इफ यू वांट, और यू कैन जस्ट कीप इट इन योर माउथ, और यू कैन बॉईल tulsi leaves in water and make a tulsi tea of a sort. Let it cool down slightly and then sip on it. Tulsi will take care of your acidity like amazing. Similarly, mint, pudina, which is also super cooling, can also take care of your acidity. If you don't want to have warm water sipping, you can infuse your cold water with mint. जैसे वो रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं ना, mint का स्प्रिग पड़ा रहता है, fancy infused water, वो भी पी सकते हैं. उसमें चाहे तो कार्डमम डाल सकते हैं. कार्डमम इलायची होती है छोटी वाली ग्रीन, वो भी कूलिंग होती है बॉडी के लिए. If you're feeling acidic, you can also pop one cardamom, keep it in your mouth. धीरे धीरे उसके साथ जो जूस होगा एंड सलाइवा भी हमारा प्रोड्यूस होगा, उससे भी हमारी एसिडिटी कम हो जाएगी. ओके, that's not one, that's number 3. Other thing that can help you if you don't want to pop an antacid is छाछ और छाछ. बटर मिल्क, जो हम वैसे तो बटर मिल्क होता है जो हम मक्खन निकालते हैं, तो जो पानी बचता है वो होता है बटर मिल्क ट्रेडिशनली. आजकल हम बटर मिल्क, जो इतना योगर्ट को, दही को जिसमें हम पानी मिला के और उसको चर्न कर देते हैं, उसको भी बटर मिल्क कहा जाता है, और वो भी आप ले सकते हैं. बट उसमें दही कम लेना, पानी ज्यादा लेना. ओके, ऑल्सो एड अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ रॉक सॉल्ट, सेंधा नमक, क्योंकि सेंधा नमक जो होता है वो व्रत में अलाउड भी रहता है. क्यों रहता है? क्योंकि वो कूलिंग होता है बॉडी के लिए. जो हमारा रेगुलर सॉल्ट होता है, जो टेबल सॉल्ट, सी सॉल्ट से बनता है, वो वार्मिंग होता है. सो सेंधा नमक इज अलाउड. सो सेंधा नमक आप उसमें डालें, भुना जीरा पाउडर डालें, थोड़ा धनिया डालें, एंड ड्रिंक दैट बटर मिल्क. इट इज टेन टेक केयर ऑफ योर एसिडिटी. What else can help you in acidity? One of my favorite spice in the whole wide world. It's called soft. Sorry, I looked at a question. Soft is amazing. Soft is cooling. Soft is also moistening. जो जिनको लोगों को भी डिहाइड्रेशन फील होता है उनके लिए भी बहुत सही होगा. तो सॉफ्ट को मिश्री के साथ भी मिक्स करके खा सकते हैं, या ऐसे भी सॉफ्ट मुंह में रख सकते हैं. दैट इज गोइंग टू रियली टेक केयर ऑफ योर एसिडिटी. सो दीज आर कपल ऑफ थिंग्स दैट यू कैन हैव फॉर योर एसिडिटी रिलेटेड इश्यूज. इफ यू हैव हेडेक, please make sure that you can eat a fruit, because so that body gets a sugar. If you're not on the fruits, then just sip on warm water. That's going to take care of it. So this is for the regular people who have been fasting. But let's say if you do not want to do this religious kind of fasting, what can I do, Amrita, so that I can still feel lighter, my body can feel greater, my skin can become little glow, and then I can have also like a little mind can be little stable? What can I do? What we can do in this season, like overall for next few days, is go easy on heavy grains, easy on your diet. If you eat like 3 roti 4 roti दिन में and रात को भी, या फिर चावल इतने सारे, cut down on those. I'm not saying remove it completely, because life भी जीना है. अगर हमको नहीं उसके साथ करना है तो reduce that portion size. Just give your body a little break. Yeah. start incorporating all other things also, all other, like saying basically, if you do wheat only, start including other grains. So you have lighter grains like jawar or ragi or bajra, or other grains. Then there are pseudo grains which are allowed in vrat. So why they allowed in vrat? Because they're not grains, अनाज नहीं माना जाता है जिनको, ये pseudo grains होते हैं, ये seeds होते हैं. इसमें आता है राजगीरा, जिसे हम अमरंथ बोलते हैं. राजगीरा के हमने लड्डू बहुत खाए, राजगीरे की पूड़ी बनती है, रोटी बनती है, राजगीरे का बहुत कुछ बन सकता है, एक्चुअली क्रेप्स बन सकते हैं, सब कुछ बन सकता है, फैंसी रेसिपीज भी बन सकती है. और फिर होता है हमारा दूसरा एक बकव्हीट, जिसे हम कहते हैं कुट्टू. कुट्टू का भी आटा, उसकी पूड़ी बन सकती है, बहुत सारी चीजें बन सकती हैं उसकी भी, और वो भी हमें खाना अलाउड है इस टाइम पे, और वो लाइटर है. एंड तीसरी चीज जो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगती है वो है सिंघाड़े का आटा, वाटर चेस्टनट जो फ्लावर बनता है, वो भी हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा होता है. Now here's the thing, these are the lighter grains and millets you can move, and there's one favorite thing which is called barnyard millet. It's called moordhan, also called sama ke chawal. It literally looks like सूजी, like मोटी सूजी जैसा दिखता है, और पकने के बाद भी ऐसे खिला खिला सा होता है. सो उसके लिए आप बुद्धा बोल बना लो, उसका थोड़ा फैंसी बनाना है तो या तो स्टर फ्राई कर लो, या खिचड़ी बना लो, टिक्की बना लो, सब कुछ बना सकते हैं उसका. ठीक है. सो दीज आर ऑल वेरी लाइक रेलेवेंट ग्रेन्स दैट यू कैन हैव. So try cutting down on your heavier grains. Try to cut down on your dairy consumption also. Why dairy ko kam karo? Because dairy is also heavy for our body. So reduce your dairy consumption so the body can feel little lighter. That's why I'm asking you to. Other thing you can do is, please, everybody, this is for everybody, people who are fasting, people who are not fasting, you can have this spice infusion of tea. It's called CCF. मैं ऐसे लिखने लगी जैसे कोई white board हो, sorry. CCF. CCF is basically cumin, coriander and fennel. One teaspoon of each. You're gonna boil it in 1 liter of water, and you're going to like boil it nicely, and then you're gonna cool it down slightly, and then sip on this water. Gonna take care of your acidity, gonna take care of your digestion, gonna take care of your agni, and it's just gonna be amazing. Okay? So these are the practical tips and tricks that I have shared with you guys. Quickly want to talk to you about, because I saw the question, I want to talk to you about coffee and tea. A lot of people do not take coffee and tea during Vrat time because they are considered a little Ratsic in nature. And in Ayurveda there's this whole concept of foods that are Sattvic, Ratsic and Tamasic. Sattvic foods which gives you your pure thoughts, calm mind and all of that. And Rajasic is where they're stimulating your mind. So tea, coffee comes under Rajasic, which is why a lot of people who are doing it for spiritual reasons, religious reasons, they stay away from chai, coffee. But if you are used to it, if you still want to have it, then I would still suggest don't have it like super empty stomach. If you are eating dry fruits, then please have soaked dry fruits first. And after a while, then you can have your chai or coffee. What I personally do, like I've shared a video with you guys about coffee. Because coffee on an empty stomach can be too acidic, can be too like increasing my vata, feeling all over the place and jittery and anxiety and all. Then what you can do is add a little bit of fat to your coffee. Like you can add ghee, coconut milk, almond milk, any of these good fat in your coffee, and a pinch of cardamom. Even if when you're making chai, please add cardamom to it. I know वैसे तो इलायची डलती है हमारी देसी चाय में, but वो डालने से हमारे उसको एकदम इतना नहीं heavy होता है. But please eat something and then have chai, coffee. So these are the couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys about fasting के फायदे. Fasting के फायदे और भी कुछ हैं, जैसे एक तो आपका body light feel करेगी ही करेगी. Water retention वाला issue खत्म हो जाता है. लोगों का weight इसीलिए 2-3 किलो कम हो जाता है fasting में. क्यों? क्योंकि वो जो extra water weight है वो कम हो जाता है, because your body gets a little break. For some people, their skin starts getting better because now they're not eating all these heavy foods, spicy foods and oily foods, deep fried foods. So it really helps them with that also. And if you are eating lighter foods, you are gonna sleep nicely. You know, that's the thing. If you are very heavy stomach, बहुत ज़्यादा खा लेते हैं ना तो अच्छे से सो नहीं पाते हैं. लाइटर होता है स्टमक तो हम अच्छे से सो भी पाते हैं, और अच्छे से सोएंगे तो बॉडी रिपेयर अच्छे से होगी, और फिर वो आपके माइंड पे, स्लीप पे, स्किन पे, बॉडी पे, सब पे दिखेगा असर. So these are all the things I wanted to share with you guys about fasting Ke Fayde. And just want to give you a quick announcement. Tomorrow, I with my sisters are releasing this like a little e-book, and I finally know what I'm calling it. Like मैं अभी तक पूरा book ready था, but समझ नहीं आ रहा था उसका नाम क्या रखें. So I have decided, and tell me you guys who are live right now, do you think this name is cool? I want to call, wait for it, this e-recipe book which has Navratri recipes, Upvas recipes. But because they are gluten-free, grain-free recipes, it's applicable for everyone, so anybody can buy it. And I'm gonna call it, wait for it, I'm just like building it up too much, but it's gonna be called Upvas Like a Boss. Mic drop. So I kind of really loved that idea of this name. So that's what I'm going to call it. And tomorrow I will release this thing, and you can online order it, and you will be able to download these recipes. And I'm very excited for that. And if you are not into cooking and you still want to do this kind of fasting with me, I am thinking, and tell me if it's a good idea, for the 9 days of Navratri, I'm thinking every single morning I will go live and I will share one thing that you can detox, like an urban fasting. You know how on Wednesday I don't go on social media. That's my mental fasting. So I'm thinking every day I'll share one tip, and if you guys are game for it, I'm not gonna ask you to leave this, leave that, all of that too much. As much as possible. If you wanna do this with me, I will do every single day like upvas like a boss, and one day we'll do cleaning of our room, one day we'll do our skin fasting, one day we'll do our stomach fasting, one day we'll do like a spiritual meditation. Are you guys game for it? If you are, then let me know. This last time you guys put a sunflower emoji, na? This time you put a like a Jupiter or a Saturn, any planet emoji, okay? So I love doing this. So if you will put this emoji, I will know you are interested in this upvas like a boss thing, and I will 9 days share one small tip for you guys to fast along with me. Like it will be like a urban fasting, like a modern day fasting, for mind, for body, for soul. Awesome. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this live, or if you're watching on IGTV, thank you so much for your time. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. And if you still have any questions, please fill in the comments box, and I will try to reply back as soon as possible. Bye bye, you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.